Welcome back to Morning Live. A final look now at your sports news for today. Now, wheelchair tennis is growing at a steady rate, and South Africa is not just producing players on the international scale, but the country is also producing world-class players. And one of those players is Kgothaso Montjane, and she joins us via Zoom this morning. Good morning, Kgothaso. Thank you so much for joining us on Sports and Morning Live.
Good morning to you and to the viewers.
Kgothaso, before we talk about what your journey has been like so far, I want us to firstly just touch on your recent results out at the Asian Tour, where you were successful in the doubles tournament. Tell us about how this has boosted you in terms of just being a good morale booster. We know that you came so close in the Australian Open earlier this year, going all the way to the semis and the doubles.
Yeah, I mean, it does really help my confidence, not necessarily that I didn't have a good start to the year, but I really had a tough 2022 with the career-threatening injury, and seeing myself, being able to, start winning titles, even though it's doubles, it really helps boost my confidence and gives me hope that I just need to keep working hard. And I should get my rhythm back and be back into the game again. So for me, it's a big deal because I can't really wait to be where I used to be before the injury.
And you talk about before the injury and what has happened now at this Asian Tour. How crucial is your doubles partner to your journey as a tennis player?
It is very crucial because this partnership is very new. We just started trying out last year, and it wasn't a good start for me because I was injured. I was playing with injury, so I just felt like I couldn't give Yui what she really needs. And obviously this year I'm hoping to really be a steady partner for her. And considering that we live in two different countries, so it's tough to really build such a combination while we live far apart from each other. But it's a work in progress. I just hope this year we can play more together and work on this partnership and, hopefully win more bigger titles, looking into the slam, because I think we're playing French Open together. So I think that will be one of our biggest targets to really prove ourselves on this partnership. So it is very crucial to really make sure that it works.
And you speak about the French Open where you guys play together, and we know that's coming up now. What are your preparations looking like for the tournament? Are you doing both singles and doubles? And how far are you in terms of those preps? We know it gets underway in May.
Yeah, definitely doing both singles and doubles. And I'll be going to Spain, I think, in a week and a half's time now, to start playing on clay, because that's the only chance I could get before the French Open. So I'm going to play 2 tournaments on clay court in Spain to prepare for the French Open. And I think when we are in Barcelona, we're going to try to play doubles as the part of our preparation. And I think also in France, there's a tournament in France also before the French Open. Also, we're going to try to play doubles there, just make sure that we have all our tools right and ready to rock and roll at the French Open. But I'll be in Spain in the next week and a half to try and prepare for the French Open.
You talk about being ready to rock and roll, Kgothaso, and we know that the international circuit can be very difficult. But when we look at this particular French Open tournament, you made it into the semis as well as the finals, looking at both the doubles and the singles. How difficult is it to just maintain that standard from your point of view? Because when we look at your resume and what you've been able to do, 8-time semi-finalists in the Australian Open, finalists at the French Open, the Wimbledon and the US Open, how difficult is it for you to maintain this standard? And also given the fact that many say you were a late bloomer, just starting tennis at the age of 19.
Yeah, I think, relying on my talent and also putting more hard work in it, it really helps me. It does fast track, my skills in tennis. So I really work hard to make sure that I get better. But being a late bloomer, it's not an easy, teaching the muscle memory to do something, over and over again. So it's tough. But I would say what really brought a lot of success, it's just having like a great team around me, I think I have a really great team that really supports me, because I think they understand how tough it is, to really maintain the standard, mostly when you play at the highest level like that. So I'm really grateful for my team, because they just like my biggest support. You know, even now when I was injured, I just couldn't feel it, because it's like they were reminding me constantly how great I am, how great I can be. So I don't think I would have done it without them. So they just like, yeah, making sure that they keep me where I'm supposed to be. So I don't think I would have been where I am without my team at Optimize.
Kgothaso, thank you so much for your time this morning. And we say thank you to your team as well for looking after you. We know it's a lot of work to keep on maintaining the standard that you've set in terms of wheelchair tennis. And good luck as you jet off to Spain and prepare for the French Open.
Thank you so much.
That is Kgothaso Montjane, South African wheelchair tennis player. She's done so much for the country. And of course, next up for her is the French Open, where she'll be participating in the singles as well as the doubles tournament.